Said it 2 times, no I didn't since I started. So here's in the banks, tell me who's your father. Go half on a kid, make you the mother. It might be written in the stars, I get my way with words. We could take it to the car, I'll let you name the verb. Second thought slid through on my burn rubber. Real lover, other half is a... Aight, it's duck season. Only pop out for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check on my demon. Aight, it's duck season, yeah. Only pop out for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check on my demon.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Brandon Roy. Duncan is out there with Gasol. And it's Smith, and it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. And for the Heat, Booker out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Gasol. Then it's Walker, and it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. And so I expect to see them keep the intensity up, so we should be in for a fun one.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Walker the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Shot clock at 5. Here's Booker. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
About a minute played so far here in the first. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gasol with the rebound.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's Duncan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Duncan's got his second bucket.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Here's Brown. Booker left side and taken away by Roy. Here's Smith driving inside, and it's Josh Smith with the finish.
And using a mix of speed and power. No one wants to get in Smith's way.
Booker outside. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Brunson kicks to Roy. Back to Brunson. Gasol passes to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Stolen by Brunson. And a fast break now for New York. Roy, that's a 2-pointer. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Here's Brunson. Heat knocking down the tray. Smith right side. Duncan inside. Guarded by Walker. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Now here's Booker. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Here's Roy. Buries the long-range jumper. Roy's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game if you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
To the inside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
New York leading by 3. Now Brunson. Boy, he just disappeared against Cleveland. They needed him. Duncan with the screen for Roy. Duncan down low. Working on Walker. And Duncan throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Roy. Right side Gasol. And Brunson has it in the corner. Miami grabs the miss. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. And as you would expect, their focus on defense is Damian Lillard. He said Lillard's smart. He's seen every defensive look there is, so we can't get fancy. Our main thing is to be ready with help defenders inside. We can't allow him penetration. They're hoping to limit the damage he can do at the rim. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Butler, he's checked in for Christian Brown. The Knicks also changing it up. Adebayo is checked in for Gasol. And it's Holiday in for Jalen Brunson. Adebayo the screen. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holiday dishes to Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Ooh, that kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Buries it from 3-point range.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Duncan with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Roy. Over Gasol. Booker pulls it in. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him. Oh, he is firing his guys up now. Sweet dunk from Duncan, mesmerizing.
Butler against Roy. Right side to Walker. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Guys, the post production has been off the charts. I just like the strategy because it'll open up more offense later on.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Outside Roy. Duncan against Walker. Duncan down low. 12 points for him. And Duncan throws it down.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Booker. He's got 8. Got it. Good job in the low post. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's what you call a tough 2, because if you're in the lane at D-Book size, you never know what could happen.
Pass to Suggs. And the 3 off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Porter with it. Now defended by Adebayo. And it's Butler missing.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Francis. Good looking screen by Gasol. And that one's good, Francis.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Brunson. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Francis. Inside. Here's Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
And it's really smart to get Gasol moving in these pick-and-roll plays. He's not only an amazing passer, but a terrific scorer as well.
Now, here's Suggs. Here's Brunson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Francis. Brunson covering. Pass to Gasol. Stolen by Brunson. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Back to Suggs. There's a screen by Robinson. The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. A free throw drops for Suggs. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Porter looking it over. And it's in! Oh, wow! He nails the buzzer beater!
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Knicks lead 5-3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Adebayo. Jalen Brunson out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Robinson, and it's Butler at the small 4. Shots good from Butler.
Zero hesitation from Jimmy. Shot ready on the catch. Nicely done.
The Heat trail by 3. Here's Francis. Robinson with the block. And now a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go live to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the details. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thank you, Kevin. The intel today is out of the Big Apple. The New York Knicks, with an early season transaction, they're bringing in Jimmy Butler, and with him, his multiple All-Star and All-NBA experience. Butler knows he can be a difference maker and feels that wherever he goes has a championship potential. They believe this acquisition is a major upgrade on both ends of the floor.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. But I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. The Heat making a switch here. Ware's checked in. Butler with the steal. Here's the lob to the hoop. Suggs with the steal. And they're moving it up. Here's Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
Here's Francis. Brunson covering. Gasol on the wing. Here's Francis. Gasol is screen on Brunson. Francis passes to Gasol. Bucket is good. Gasol's got 10 points in the game. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Christian Brown's checked in for Miami. Booker comes in for Caron Butler. Porter against Roy. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
New York leading by 3. Holiday with it. Still scoreless. Duncan outside. Poked away. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Porter. Here's Francis, guarded by Holiday. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stint. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Heat on D. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. 5 on the clock. A second chance effort. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
And we all hear talk about Jrue Holiday's defense. But you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside Holiday. Now here is Smith. Tight defense on him. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Miami. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And the word is out on Josh Smith being a gifted dunker. But that really speaks to his overall athleticism. He can run, and he'll do whatever it takes to get the best of him.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Guarded now by Duncan. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
A nice shot by Gasol.
Well, pretty good for a guy who practically shot no three-pointers in his first 8 years in the league. Marc Gasol doing work from range.
And the foul on Jrue Holiday. That's his first foul. The Heat making a switch here. Ware's checked in.
Number 7,
Porter finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker outside. Fantastic finish by Booker.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
And here's Holiday. Smith with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Heat trail by 4. Porter passes to Brown. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Let's see it. No doubt.
Butler, he's checked in for Porter. For New York, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Roy against Booker. Outside Roy. Gasol setting the pick for Roy. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Here's Gasol. 4 on the clock. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, this guy is just a load on the interior. Marc Gasol uses his size. He uses his angles to get where he wants to go.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
That one is no good. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Devin Booker has prided himself on talking to all the game's greats because he believes his talent is worthy of that. This guy, an all-around threat who's so dangerous on the ball.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
The kick out to Holiday. Back to Gasol. New York moving it around. Good on the three-point shot. Smith's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And not a huge focus for Smith out there, but that doesn't mean he won't take the 3.
Butler passes to Booker. Here's Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Here's Brown. Nothing on the board. Clobbered on the shot. He'll shoot free throws. Gasol. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Outside Roy. Duncan with a screen on Booker. Pass to Duncan. Miami grabs the miss. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Butler deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. Ooh, Booker taking the hit.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. On the wing, Duncan. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Gilgeous-Alexander against Smith. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Booker. It's hauled in by Duncan. Knicks trail by 3. Smith outside. 1:05 left now here in the second. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. And Aaron Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Here's Adebayo. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Roy. Adebayo's got his first bucket of the night.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacked.
Gasol kicks to Walker. Booker against Holiday, and a wide open look for Walker, and the Heat, another three.
Flashing that long-distance shooting ability, but he must get out there on Walker at the three-point line.
Booker against Roy. It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so we wrap up the first half. Heat out front. They're up by 6. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, I saw you getting into your team. What's been the problem?
We're playing a low-energy game. We got to get into the ball. Our ball pressure has to be a lot better. Got to challenge shots, so we're playing low energy on offense.
I sense the theme, energy. Seems to be a problem. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the bang half-court shot. Draw sleeve. They're measuring up the shot. Oh, someone left the window open. Give it up for our contestant.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Miami Heat.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news about trades to discuss.
He's a player with toughness who expects the same from his teammates. Jimmy Butler brings with him a powerful presence. He can change your culture, but the guys around him will have to be ready to work, or this could go sideways.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
The Heat leading by 6, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Walker. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Stolen by Holiday. Manifest break now for New York. And the dunk by Smith.
And whenever Smith gets the opportunity to attack the rim, he's going to take it.
Miami's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. And Booker kicks to Gasol. Pass to Booker from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Knicks trail by 4. Outside Roy. Adebayo with a screen for Roy. Back to Duncan. Out to Smith. Clock at 4. Here's Adebayo. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. 2 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
To the middle. Duncan inside. Guarded by Walker. And that one's good. Duncan.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gasol, a screen on Holiday. To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A truly skillful 7-footer. Pau Gasol doesn't just rely on his size to beat others to buckets and boards. There's a finesse to his game most big men don't possess.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. For 3, Roy gets it to go from beyond the arc. Roy's got 8 points.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shots he believes he can make.
Booker outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here is Holiday. Smith outside. Walker with the rebound. And Walker's got the ball here for the Miami Heat. The lead is 2. Gasol finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, nice job down low. He's got 15.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Now Roy. He's got 8. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Offline with his 3. Miami leading by 4. And the foul on Drew Holiday. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And it's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Smith. On the wing, Walker. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Booker. Nifty move. Duncan knocks it loose. Smith left side. On the wing, Duncan. Down low. 5 to shoot. For 3, Roy. Here's Adebayo. Miami grabs the miss.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his fourth foul of the contest. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Robinson's checked in for Duncan. Jimmy Butler comes in for Smith. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Roy. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Drew Holiday. And Butler sends it back.
This guy's such a defensive leader. The intensity, the willingness to put yourself out there. That's a nice block.
Chalk up two there.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Adebayo against Walker. From downtown, hits it from three-point range. Walker's got 12 in the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Brunson. Here he goes. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Such an intelligent basketball play by Jalen Brunson. This guy understands how to get himself going in pick and roll action.
Outside, Walker. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Butler. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points here in the second half. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Fires the three. Adebayo kicks to Suggs. Adebayo with a screen for Suggs. Going inside. Yep, that one goes. 7 points in the game.
I'll tell you, smart play by Jalen Suggs. You just get aggressive off the drive, absorb the contact. Okay.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Butler, he's checked in for Christian Braun.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Bangs home the trifecta. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Walker the pass to Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Suggs with the ball. He's got 7. Brunson surveying the D. Butler up top. Brunson finds Butler. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Heat making a switch here. Heat have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
This is the Miami Heat dancer.
17-foot shot on the way. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game. But G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Well, free throw shooting is a constant cause of concern for them, and today that concern has been front and center.
The Heat with the lead. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the lane. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Now, we've seen this before. The aggressive take by SGA. Love to see him in attack mode.
For Miami, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
New York's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. To the wing right side. Adebayo the screen. Here's Suggs. And the 3 ball is good. Suggs has got 5 points in the quarter.
Jalen Suggs putting in the time, being diligent about becoming more consistent from 3-point territory. That time, he makes it look easy.
Gasol setting the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Suggs has got 13.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And the Heat making a change here. Ware's checked in. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Suggs against Butler. Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
Outside Butler for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And it's Miami with another.
Oh, that was a nice find by Francis. He spots a wide open man and hits him in rhythm.
Brunson kicks to Suggs. There's a screen by Robinson. Drives to the hoop. Over Gasol. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Heat lead by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Jalen Brunson. Adebayo is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Jalen Suggs, and it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle. Ware dishes to Booker. Over Suggs. And another basket for Miami.
Yeah, such a versatile scorer. Devin Booker, the 3 levels. You want to give him the midi, he'll take it.
Pass to Suggs. Outside Butler. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Robinson. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
This year is about work and effort by Jalen Suggs on the defensive end. Boy, how about the ability to alter shots?
And it's Robinson that time on the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got his 5th assist in this one. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Francis. Pass to Ware. Booker outside. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Now Suggs. Robinson sets a screen for Suggs. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. 2 on the clock. Adebayo passes to Suggs. From outside, off the mark. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Brunson kicks to Adebayo. Pass to Butler. Back to Adebayo. A 3-ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Booker outside. Pass to Ware. There's the 3. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
Back to Brunson. Adebayo with a screen for Brunson. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And new group in for the Knicks. Gasol's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Duncan comes in for Bam Adebayo. Smith checked in for Butler. And it's Roy in for Jalen Brunson. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. Outside Gasol. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. Here's Walker with the 3, and the Heat another 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Suggs. Off target from outside.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Sinks the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Roy. With the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once Roy takes that first step, the defense knows trouble is on the way, and then he's just able to slice right through them.
Now Walker fires away from outside. Josh Smith pulls it in. Suggs looking around. Smith outside. On the wing, Duncan. 6 to shoot. Outside for Roy. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instinct. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
Gasol, a screen on Duncan. There's Walker with the 3. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And here is Suggs. Outside Roy. Back to Suggs. Pass to Smith. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Miami.
Devin Booker.
Miami leading by 3. Outside, Walker. Here's Brown. Covered by Smith. Booker against Smith. Lock at 6. Shot from 16. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
Now, here's Roy. Duncan outside. To the middle. Here's Gasol. And Gasol with the dunk.
Well, Marc Gasol has done this a time or 2, and that's a big-time delivery.
For 3, Booker. Rebound by Smith.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Now Roy to the left wing. Suggs passes to Gasol. No good from 18. The Heat leading by 3. Right side to Walker. Smith against Booker. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Walker with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Walker's got 11 points here in just the second half. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Butler, he's checked in for the Knicks. There's 1:59 left in the 4th quarter. Puts up a 3. Nails it from Jimmy Butler.
You can see it from the moment he caught the basketball. Jimmy Butler delivers again.
Butler against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Smith. And there's the drive and the dunk by Smith.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
And Walker kicks to Booker.
Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker certainly in the hard-to-check category.
Devin Booker.
Good on the first, and that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
109 left to play here in the fourth. Duncan, a screen. Butler kicks to Duncan. 6 to shoot. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Gasol. Walker with it. He's picked up by Roy. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen. Bulls from the top of the key. It's rebounded by New York. And here we go. All going up court. Count!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So for the Knicks, Bam Adebayo comes in for Brandon Roy. And it's Drew Holiday in for Suggs. Gilgeous-Alexander against Butler. Outside, Walker. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Adebayo. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And New York making a change here. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Butler with the ball. Pass to Suggs. It's tipped and stolen by Gasol. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Pau Gasol is out there with Walker. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. Beating the contact. Brunson gets by.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Booker driving the lane, and he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got it all tied up now for Miami.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
Outside Roy. Lets it go from deep. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Gasol. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Heat lead by 2.
And with Gasol, he feels comfortable shooting from any area of the court. If you give him space, he'll torch you.
Brunson the pass to Roy. Back to Brunson. Launches it. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Roy. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Gasol. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Robinson. And a fast break now for New York. Duncan kicks to Smith. Brunson outside. Brunson with a head of steam. Count it. Good. And now a 3-point Knicks lead.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
Outside Gasol. Pass to Booker. Robinson with the block. Here's Brunson. We're in overtime. If you just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Diving in. Oh, the burst from Brunson.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Walker surveying the floor. Smith against Gilgeous-Alexander. Down and drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Back to Brunson. This one for 3. Tries again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge, even in the biggest of moments. Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Walker against Duncan. From 13, Robinson pulls it in. Knicks on offense. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Brunson kicks to Duncan, and he commits the intentional foul.
Devin Booker. First personal foul. Second team foul. That line for the Knicks. Team foul. 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Timeout called the Heat. They're trailing by 8.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
A different look for New York. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Roy. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jalen Brunson. And it's the Heat with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot from the low post is good.
With quiet confidence, the ruthless execution. You need a big-time bucket. Shea is on time.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. A different look for New York. Marcus Gasol is checked in for Robinson. Lloyd comes in for Jalen Suggs. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Drew Holiday. Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead.
Now, Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Walker.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 7. Knicks on offense. They're on a 14-5 run here. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Brunson. Shot clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now a timeout called by Miami. Just 2 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
See yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Everyone, let's hear it for you.
Stolen by Brunson. And so it's the Knicks with the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you very much, Damian. This game went back and forth. What happened in the second half?
They started off the game really well, and we expected that. So we just had to weather that storm. Keep our composure and understand what it took to take over the game. And we matched that. And it was who was going to come out and have a better start to the third. And we knew it wasn't going to be about offense. We knew it was going to be about defense. So we turned it up on the defensive end, and I thought that was where we separated ourselves.
That was the difference tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Tim Duncan.